Okay, welcome to week 6, right? And we have now renamed our podcast, right? To Dorks on a Couch. We found a couch. We are in Norman, Oklahoma, just south east of Oklahoma City, home of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA champs. And
The
we're visiting
Sooners.
the Sooners. They're having a heck of a year. And we're here to visit family. So we have a special guest a little later, a couple of them actually. So we're excited to have them on our show. But we're going to start off with what we always start out with, talking about a little bit of fantasy and how our teams did. And you want to lead us out?
Hold on. I'm Levi.
I'm Bob. Sorry. I thought you guys knew us by now. We're so famous. It's not. And I want to say we got a little bit of new bling that we're going to add to our
Our
studio.
real studio.
Yep, at home. This is a makeshift studio. We had about 3 semis full of stuff that came in
Yep.
to get us all set up and everything. Thank you to the staff that did all that. And but we're gonna add a little more bling and show them what else you got there, Levi.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but it says fantasy football. We don't know where we're going to put it yet, but we decided it was such a good deal. We're going to buy it and we're just going to start decorating our wall. We started a podcast. We're going to get some decoration for it. We're excited. We're two dorks on the couch and we're ready to start talking fantasy with you.
You started off because I don't have a lot of good to say about my team this week.
So I did pull off a win, and it was my best week this week. I scored the most points um, out of every single week. Hold on, I'm pulling it up on my phone, so I'm looking down. But I did score the most points I have ever scored this whole year. But I am 5-0. I am probably one of the only people in the whole world that's 5-0 in fantasy football. I don't know if anybody has ever done it in this league.
No,
Maybe.
no. See, now I've been in the league. Obviously, you're a younger fellow, and I've been doing it for, I think this is about 10 years in this particular league. It's a family league, and it's a very competitive league.
Oh yeah.
And nobody has gone. As a matter of fact, in our league, there's no one even 4-1. It's either 3-2, 2-3, and we just have one team that's 1-4. So a very good feat, a very amazing feat to be 5-0 throughout the first 5 weeks
5 weeks.
of the season.
And the reason I might take an L this week is because I am 5-0 and I'm up 2 games. 6-0 would be awesome, but I don't want to drop anyone for a kicker. This guy has a crazy team. He's the 2 seed. It would be nice to beat him, but I'm so far ahead. I mean, obviously I can lose and fall off, but I might have to take a loss this week unless Chuba Hubbard is ruled out. Then I will pick up a kicker. All right, so this week, my all my players pretty much overperformed. Like only two of them didn't get their projections. Chase Brown and Kenneth Walker, but Kenneth Walker was only one over. I hate that backfield. It sucks. Charbonnet pisses me off. He's so annoying. Um, Josh Allen hit projections. Sadly, a big L there. Shockingly, Patriots. Jamar Chase. That was he back-to-back touchdowns on red zones, showed him getting a cool toe tap, and then he was wide open down the field. Um, McMillan, he did all right. He had like 80 yards in the first half of the game, and then he just stopped scoring. Bryce Young needs to get him involved in the red zone. He's like 6'4", and he just catches everything. Bryce Young does piss me off with the way he plays, though. Sometimes he starts the game off really bad, and then he'll be like Tom Brady in the second half of the game. Tyler Warren, probably a top 3 tight end this year. He's looking really good. Rico Dowdle, my best player this week. Chuba Hubbard was out, and this guy went for 200 yards. 200 yards. That does scare me because I do have Chuba Hubbard. They might start splitting that backfield. Rico might even take it over because that is almost as many
That was a
yards.
good pickup, though. You picked him up.
That's almost as many yards as Chuba Hubbard has all year. And then my kicker had 18 points. That's also the reason why I don't want to drop my kicker because he's one of the best in the league. But my defense did suck it up this week, getting 1 point.
Who's
How'd
that? Seahawks.
Seahawks? I'm still going to keep them though. Staying strong. Don't want to drop them because they're probably still up, probably 9-10 now. How is your team doing?
Thank you very much. So you mentioned the word that is right up my cat or describes my team, pisses me off, basically. I made a lot of, I don't know if you're going to say stupid moves or moves that did not work for me. Some should have not happened the way it did, but I want to talk about my good news. Okay, my backs. I feel like I got some of the best backs. I got JT. He was like number two scorer this week. I have Brees Hall, very solid week, around 20 points, and Jordan
Jordan
Mason.
Mason usually gets projections or a couple over. He's really solid.
Yeah, and I even have Bill JCM on my bench, and
Ooh, good
he
week.
had a big week. My receivers are a big concern. With I had McLaurin out this week. I had I picked up Dobbs, but of course he was on a bye, and I had Ridley, and I dropped him. Okay, because I had given up on him. The guy hadn't scored more than 5, 6 points in 4 weeks, so I gave up him, and I went on what you had thought maybe was a long sleeper, Ayamanor, and he got like 3 points. But my biggest mess up, well, I had a couple things that I just thought was just
I mean, to
ridiculous.
be fair, there was not really receivers out there. I mean, Cooper Cup, but Dennis snagged him up, but he is out there now. But it was slim pickings for receivers.
Well, and I did score well. I mean, I was like the fourth or fifth highest scoring team in the league. It's just, sometimes you get matched up against someone that has a better week. So I lost like 13. I had about 116 points, played against someone that got 129. But my biggest thing that I can't now, let me tell you guys, this was my birthday on Sunday. Okay. So I go to pick up a kicker. I had Boswell. I love Boswell, but he, had a bye, and he hasn't really had a great year. So I look and Schrader, the Colts have been scoring points left and right. So who picks up a kicker and then he gets hurt after 2 extra points? I mean, so the guy's out for the year. I think he's got an ACL and an MCL, and it's like, come on, catch me a break. And then the other thing
Your
that
other
really,
move?
my other move, which should have not been a move. Okay, so I'm looking at my quarterback all year long. Of course, I had Lamar Jackson. He was out. That was another reason why I believe I struggled this week. But I had CJ Stroud, right? On my bench, never scored. I think one week he got into the teens, but he had multiple weeks where he didn't even get double digits. So I'm looking at the projections, and there you go. I should not go by the projections because I should just listen to my gut, which
Well,
I
Kyler
didn't.
Murray had multiple good weeks. He's
Yeah.
didn't have a week under 10.
No, and I did pick up Murray. He was projected about 5 points higher. But what really pisses me off, in your words, is that if I would have just kept it, put in Stroud, he ended up with 36 points. Murray ended up with 16. That was the difference I needed to win the game. So I wasn't like I got totally wrecked or anything. It's just some bad moves, and on my birthday. Come on now. I mean, that was just terrible. So that's how my week went. Like I said, I am very happy about my. I'm hoping to get McLaurin back. I'm sure that'll be a few more weeks and get my receivers back in line. But okay, so let's go through some projections of who did well and who struggled this week.
I have QBs and wide receivers.
Go ahead, start us out. I got running backs and tight ends.
So some underperforming QBs this week. Um, the most Kyler Murray. I This was really slim pickings. Almost every quarterback was playing up to their level, like their projections. So these guys are only like, there's only one big one on this list. The rest are 5, 6, 6. So Kyler Murray was 5 under projection. Cam Ward was 6 under. Drake May was 6 under. He looked like he lit up the field, but I guess he only. I think Ramondre Stevenson did get 2 of those touchdowns though. And then Geno Smith was 11 under. Talk about fraud and some overperforming quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes was 9 over. Baker Mayfield was 14 over. Matthew Stafford was 16 over. Dak Prescott was 18 over. CJ Stroud was 20 over. And Sam Darnold was 20 over.
And that's what I had as well. And one other thing I'll add is I had the highest underperforming quarterback, and really not on a lot of people's radar, but was Cooper Rush of the Ravens, who looked like crap. But he was only projected, I believe, to get like 13 points, but he only got 1.4. I mean, what happened to the Ravens? As a matter of fact, that was my Super Bowl pick. So that's why you're listening to the experts right here. So, so I had Cooper Rush on there as well. I looking at quarterbacks this week. I like Mahomes this week. He's playing against Detroit. I think that'll be a high scoring game. They're going to have to put points on the board. They're at home. Plus, it's really a must win game for the Chiefs. And then Jones, I like Daniel Jones, man. Daniel Jones is doing the thing. He's playing Arizona. Arizona is is not playing well right now. So I like Jones to light it up at home against Arizona. So okay, do you want to go receivers? You want me to go with
Nope.
your running
Go
backs?
at your running
Okay, so
backs.
I look at the running backs, the ones that I put down that struggle. Now these two, I kind of wrote their names down, Marks and Tootin. Uh, a lot of people were picking them up on their leagues and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I still believe they have a
Okay. Woody Marks is probably better to say because Tootin is a backup to Etienne, and Etienne has been playing good all year. So I don't know if we should put Tootin in that area of Woody Marks because Woody Marks was supposed to blow out Nick Chubb and do all this, but Tootin is just a straight backup.
yeah, and Marks was about 6.5 points below what he was projected. He only got two, and Tootin only got 1.6. But my point of the Tootin thing is that yes, he was out there, and I believe he does have a purpose if there's, Etienne goes down, but Etienne's getting the majority of the carries there and stuff. So stop, hold the horses on Tootin. I have Cook. Cook generally very solid, right?
Yeah,
He only had about 5 points. He was 10 under projected.
his worst week,
Yeah,
but that's okay. I don't know what happened to them this week.
it was a crazy week in the NFL, that's for sure. Etienne, he did 7 points. I mean, not a bad week, but he was about four under projected. And then Derrick Henry. I mean, Derrick Henry is really struggling. He did do 9.3.
His
I
best week in a while.
Yeah, and I expected them to lean on him a little bit more than that, but he was six under his projected. So, and then looking at our top performers this week, Dowdle out of nowhere, he had 33 points, 20 over projected. JT, my guy, Jonathan Taylor, he had 30 points. He was up about 13 and a half points over projection. And then you had JCM, Bill,
Bill,
29 points. He was actually 21 points over projected. And then Javante Williams just keeps rolling
he's
along, man.
playing good.
No kidding, 28.5, and he was up 16 points over projected.
Sean Payton's the problem.
And then another Williams, Kyron. Kyron Williams had 28, and he was up 15 over projected. A lot of solid weeks for the running backs this week. I mean,
A lot of
33.
pop off.
Yeah, the
They're all
top
really
one.
close. They
Yeah,
all had really good weeks.
exactly. 33 was number five or one, and five was 28. So not a big difference there. So a lot of good week. Running backs had a good week this week. So this week I like JT, of course, but they're playing against Arizona at home. Colts are scoring a lot of points. I expect him to keep rolling. I like Barkley this week. Okay, he's going back home to
I'm
New
playing
York.
against Barkley.
I'm sorry, but I like him. He's going home against the Giants. I feel like he hasn't had that real big week, and he's due. And then I like Dobbins against the Jets. I feel like he's going to have a big week for Denver this week at the Jets. Jets are struggling this year, to say the least. Let's jump into our receivers. What do you got?
Some underperforming receivers. I also struggled to find some for these as well. But I have Quinton Johnson. He's four under. I also have AJ Brown. He's four under. He's only projected 10 points now. That's actually insane. But he doesn't even look like he's trying on the field anymore. It looks like he wants to get out of there. And every time I see Jalen Hurts throw him the ball, it's 20 yards down the field or it's out of bounds. Jalen Hurts and him must be going through a relationship problem. Um, Godwin was six under. I mean, he's still coming back from an injury, but if you want a guy who goes four for 23 yards, he's your guy.
I'll
Or
take him.
26 because
He outscored
he's
Manor.
gotten 4.1 both weeks he's been back. Jerry Judy was 8 under, and Jacoby Myers is 10 under. Why is this guy projected 15 points? He
Uh,
hasn't even gotten over 10. I don't know why he's projected 15. And then the biggest one, or not the biggest, but Jamison Williams was 8 under.
yeah, he only had 1.5. I had him down too as a top underperformer this week. So who did do well
Oh,
this week?
yeah. Some overperforming receivers. Rashid Shaheed, 11 over. Stephon Diggs, he was 11 over, and he didn't even have a touchdown. 10 for 146 yards. JSN was 10 over. Jamar Chase was 13 over, and Emeka Egbuka was 16 over. Mind you, Emeka Egbuka and JSN were going yard for yard in that game. It was awesome to watch.
Yeah, and another note on there, you didn't mention Waddle. Waddle, we've seen it right away. Hill went out. He ended up with number four in the week for scoring on receivers, 22, which was 10 over projected. So he's definitely getting a lot more targets since Hill's out. So this week I like McMillan. I like your guy against Dallas. I believe that Dallas's defense is crap. I like Metcalf against the Cleveland. I don't know why. I just feel like that's Rogers' new little toy baby. And I like my guy that I picked up, Dobbs, against Cincinnati, because I feel like Cincinnati is struggling on that end of the ball, and I believe he'll have a good week. So, all right, let's jump into the tight ends. I got those. I'm going to start with the ones that struggled here. Okay, I have Andrews, Mark Andrews. He was only 300 projected, but he only got 3.2. Can you imagine this guy being projected 6.2? I mean, he's gone down. Mark Andrews is touchdown or bust. And right now, obviously, with Lamar Jackson out, everybody's suffering on that. You don't hear the name Zay Flowers anymore either, right? So they're all struggling on that offensive side. And then Hunter Henry, he had 5.6, was a two. I
He's
had
been
struggled,
he's been solid all year.
solid, but he was a little down. And then McBride, he was one of the big threes, right? Kittle, McBride, and Bowers. And
Speaking of Kittle, I think he's finally coming back this week.
oh, that'll be helping one of our teams. I don't have him. And McBride had 6.6, not terrible, but 500 projected. So he's always projected one of the highers and didn't do that well. Number one tight end performer this week was your guy for Seattle, Barner. Yeah,
AJ
yep,
Barner.
20.8,
He's had like 7 consecutive touchdowns, I think.
and he was only projected to get around 4 points, so he was up 17 over projected. Turd Ferguson, right there, 20.4. That guy is very solid. He
He's
had
been getting like 10 to 15 every
every
week.
week, and the first week was the only week he got like
hmm
5 or 6, and he's been double digits since, and it's just kind of
It's
progressively going up. Now he's up to
it's
20.
kind of helping him that CD Lamb is out. We'll see what his production is when CD Lamb does come back, though.
Yes, and then and he was about 11 and a half over projected.
Hold on. He hasn't gotten a touchdown all last season or something, and he got a touchdown, and he was telling his teammates he has such a cool celebration. So he finally got a touchdown. You know what he did? He didn't celebrate. He started running off the field, and his teammates were like, go celebrate," and then he started dancing.
Well, that's the celebration. Yes, he's not had a lot of practice. Number 3 out of nowhere, Theo Johnson. Okay. Well, what gave Theo the points? He was at 18.3, 12 over projected. He got 2 touchdowns. He had like 4 for 33, but 2 of them were touchdowns, and he plays for the Giants. Laporta, my guy, finally got into the top 5. He was number 4 with 17.7, about 9 over projected.
Finally.
Yep, and Waller's right there on that top 5 again, 16.3.
Hold on. I think he's gonna drop. I think he'll start falling off slowly.
Why?
That's a crazy take, but I think he'll start slowly dropping. I don't know why.
Well,
I have a gut
he's
feeling.
he's had 2 great weeks in a row. It's going to be hard to maintain that, but I think he's solid throughout the next. As long as he's got someone to throw him the ball. He was 10 over projected, and then I just threw the name Njoku. I mentioned him a few times. He actually had a decent week this week, 15.7 and 8 points over
I think
projected.
that guy's gonna go up though with this new Dylan Gabriel. He's gonna throw it to the vets, and I think Njoku's gonna start having a good year.
I believe so too, because we seen it just last week. I like McBride this week. He's playing at the Colts. I think they're going to have to throw the ball. Colts are going to score a ton of points. I like Warren against Arizona. I like the tight end on both teams in that game, and I like Kraft against Cincinnati. Again, I talked about Cincinnati and how they're struggling, especially on the defensive end. So I'll just run through the kickers and the defenses real quick. So the top kickers this week was your guy Fairburn, the one that you do not want to drop, and if you do, I'll pick him up. And then you have Pinero for the 49ers. He had 17
Ugh.
points. Group A. Let's
Group
see,
A.
Saints, 16 points. And then Borregales. You know who Borregales is? I even had to put down the name he plays for, New England. He had 13, and so did Sly of Tennessee, even though he misses one out every 2 field goals. And then the defense, I do like this week. I like McManus against Cincy. Again, I believe that they're going to score a lot of points against those guys. Butker, I like Butker and Bates in that game that Sunday night game, which should be a really good one. Detroit at Kansas City. I like both those kickers in that one. Then we'll go through our defenses. Number one defense was the Colts,
And I
21
think they're on
points.
our waiver wire.
And they're doing, yeah, and I don't think they've been in this top five a couple times. Their defense is doing real well. And then two was the Saints. This list is just crazy. I mean, if you would have mentioned this list at the beginning of the season, number one, Colts, number two, Saints, number three, Washington at 18, number four, Tennessee, 17, and
And
then
the only
five
real
was
one, the Broncos.
Broncos, which a lot of people had one or two. And I like Green Bay this week against Cincinnati. Although they do have Flacco coming in, maybe that'll change things, but he tends to throw some interceptions as well. I like Denver against the Jets. Why wouldn't I? Even though they're at the Jets. And then I like Pittsburgh at home against Cleveland this week as far as defenses. So let's talk a little bit about the waiver wires. So we got through our fantasy. Thank goodness it was a terrible week.
So obviously you're gonna want to be looking at the backups for Omari and Hampton, which would be Beadle and Haskins. We don't know who's gonna be the starter whatsoever. There's not much out there. If Matthew Golden is out there, I would grab him. I personally dropped him because I did need room. Who else would we think? Do you have anybody? I don't really. Our waiver wire is so weak that I don't know what's on your waiver wire.
Yeah, especially as far as the receivers and the back. I mean, all the ones you really want. Quarterbacks, we still have some decent
I
ones
would
out there.
say Keandre Miller is a good pickup. Someone recently picked him up in our league. I've been fading him in and out of my team, but someone finally picked him up. I would say Joey Sly as a kicker if you need a kicker. He's had double digits every week besides 1 week, and that's really all I got for you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't really see a lot out there anyway. It's getting a little slim pickings. Again, our league is very competitive, and as soon as anyone gets hot, they're picked up. And if you're not in line in the waiver, if you're like number 7 out of 10 or whatever it is, because we're a 10-team league, you're not going to get them, especially if it's someone that everybody's going for.
You're against the spread.
Okay. All right. So my partner stepped away here so I can go over against the spread, which was another great week for me. That's tongue in cheek, a little sarcasm. I was 0-4 this week. I don't even want to review them. I got wrecked. Okay. But I am going to go through the four. Now, again, these are not,
Where'd everyone go?
I'm not condoning betting. I'm not telling you to bet on these teams, but these are the ones that I'm betting on. So I like the Colts this week. They're -7 at home against the Cards. I believe it'll be a close game and a high-scoring game, but I believe the Colts will pull away and beat them by more than 7. I like the Bengals to cover 14.5 against Green Bay. I think Green Bay will win by 10, maybe 13. But I think the Bengals will keep it close again, similar to the Cards. But I think Green Bay will win comfortably, but not by 14.5. I think that's like the largest spread that we've seen this year. So I'm taking the points and taking the Bengals. I like the Lions at the Chiefs. I just don't think the Chiefs are quite there. The defense is solid. Their offense is just too sporadic. I believe they make mistakes in the bad times. And I like the Lions. The Lions are playing well. They've really played well the last, and they've had a murderous schedule, and they're 4-1. And I like them to take the Chiefs this week at Kansas City, and they're getting 2.5 points. And then the Seahawks, I'm going to take them against the Jags. They're at the Jags. They're favored by 1, so it's basically a pick-em game. I think they will beat the Jags in that game. So, all right, at this time, we're going to bring in our special guest. Come on in. I don't care. Bring it in. You can bring in your beer. We're going to all scrunch together on this couch. Okay, so, all right.
This is fun.
Look at this. Move your butts over. All right, look at it. Say hi. All right, so you guys, these are our microphones, so you're going to talk loud, please. Okay. Oh, we have our studio audience. Thank you. Okay,
the camera is up there.
Like I had mentioned earlier, we are here in Norman, Oklahoma, just southeast of Oklahoma City, basically a suburb. Yeah, these two haven't been drinking today. And we have been very fortunate to have our family invite us down here. So this is their home, Dory and James. Dorissa or Dory?
Dory.
Okay, yes. Okay, I won't call you dumbass, okay? So, and we thank you guys for letting us come and stay in your home. And we're doing our podcast right on their couch. 2 dorks on the couch. Now we got 4,
Oh,
right?
nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Yay.
4 dorks on the couch. So how I like to do this is I like to ask you guys a few questions. Okay. So what do you guys do for a living? Let's talk about that first. All right,
Ladies
Dory.
first.
Okay, so I help with quality improvement for facilities around the state.
Okay, so she's a bullshitter. All right, so all righty. All right, what do you got, James? What are you doing?
Well, recently retired out of Army, 22 years, 7 months, and 28 days.
Congratulations.
Ooh, and I am very thankful for all our military and appreciate your service. And what a great feat! Congratulations for that. And that's why we are here. We are kind of celebrating James's retirement while we get to work. Right? We still get to work. Right, Dory?
Yes.
Yes, isn't that fun? So, okay, so now let's get around to what we like to talk about, football. Okay, so do you guys have any teams that you follow? What? Tell me a little bit about your history of professional football. Let's talk professional first. I know you guys are OU fans, obviously, but professionally, have you been watching football a lot? Is it something that you like, or you just say, whatever?
I'm going to speak up and say Super Bowl.
He's
Watch
a
the Super Bowl. Loved it. Used to watch the Titans back in the day. But that's basically it. Now way back, 49ers, old quarterback from 49ers.
Joe Montana?
Joe Montana, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that's whenever
that name
I
comes
watch
up
football.
a lot on our podcast.
Yeah.
Nancy talked about
I
it.
watched
too.
football back then, but today, no.
Okay, so you don't really have it. You kind of follow Titans. You're from Kentucky area,
Grizzly,
so
Kentucky,
Titans are kind of close, right? Is that kind of your team that you would say, if any, or you don't care?
I don't think we would go so far to say that we have a team.
Okay.
I think like what we really do is we support other people who have a team. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so like for example, like if we were coming to visit you and you're watching football and you're cheering for a certain team, we're like, yeah, let's cheer for that team.
Yeah.
I like this
so
one.
we also like the Super Bowl, so we just chime in, like you're good everyday American, like, yeah, let's watch the Super Bowl right now.
Mhm.
But we don't really have a team. But maybe on Super Bowl day we would.
Well,
let's
So
leave
why
this
don't
way
we
or that
ask them, what has been your favorite Super Bowl halftime show?
way. Ooh.
Bad Money Monkey. Is it Bad Monkey this year?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Okay.
Janet
I wanted Bad
Jackson
Monkey.
and Justin Timberlake.
I mean, that one sticks out. That one sticks out for sure.
Yeah,
Honestly,
totally a
remember,
wreck.
It was
It was
really
totally-
bad last year, right?
It
Wasn't
was
really
it
bad.
was
It's been
Kendrick
kinda
Lamar.
bad.
Oh, Levi, love that.
No, it was
You know,
Okay,
bad.
At this
maybe it was-
point,
maybe
I've
it's
given
2 years
up.
ago.
I've given up on the halftime
Yeah,
show. It's not
same.
going to be, I'm not going to
Same.
get, country western or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's my time to go have a beer and get away from the
Yeah.
TV. For
So
a bit,
before we get into the predictions, we do have one more question. How excited are you to be here?
We are so excited to be here. I've been so wrapped up about being on your podcast, and I've really been practicing like what I'm gonna say, and
Wow.
You were prepped?
yeah, I was prepped.
And I did introduce them, but I have to tell you how they're related to us. This is my sister-in-law, my wife. You met her a couple weeks ago.
Oh
Sheila.
yeah, I'm related to eye candy.
Oh yes, right. Yeah, she's eye candy too. Okay, but they're never the second
Eye
one's
candy's sister.
never one. Second one's never good as the first. And then this is
Damn.
James, my brother-in-law. So again, thank you guys for letting
And
us
we're
come into
married.
your home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are married.
Okay, so how we're gonna work this is we're gonna watch a married couple right here come up with one team. They get to pick one team between them on all these games. So we're gonna go through the week, and you guys get to pick out, and I'll mark down what you pick, and then we'll pick down. And I'll tell you what their records are, the team, and who's favored in the game.
I don't know if you guys want to do a dog fight or you guys want to do it cordially.
I say leg wrestling.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, that's
She's gonna win though.
Yeah.
She's super strong. But I will give an honest attempt. So, question for you.
Mhm.
These games are coming up on Sunday or Monday?
Well, one starts tomorrow night. There's a Thursday night, then
Okay.
Sunday night, and then Monday night.
Okay, and then Monday we'll get to find out our final
Yep.
picks on Monday.
Yep.
Exactly, and we'll let you know if we'll
Okay.
ever have you back on the show
Okay.
again. All right, so let's start off. Levi, what game you got? Let's start with Thursday
Thursday
night
night
football.
football tomorrow. Eagles at the Giants.
Okay, so the Eagles are 4-1. The Giants are 1-4, and the Eagles are favored by a touchdown, 7 points. Who do you guys
I don't know
want?
if you guys want to bargain.
Miss-
You guys pick
Oh, yeah,
together
where's-
first. You
guys
can
gotta
discuss.
switch.
Pick one between the two of us.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
we have to-
that's it.
Okay.
There
I
are
like going
rules.
for the underdogs.
Yeah, same.
I'm going for the
We're
underdogs.
gonna go for
Okay,
the
they're
Giants.
going Giants.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put a little
Well, I think
asterisk.
me and you are gonna go with the Eagles.
Eagles. That's why
I
we're
mean, I feel like we
professionals
should
here.
also do that.
All right, look at that. All right,
We got this. We got this.
They love
Thursday
each
night. Thursday night football. Here we come.
that's right. Okay, so next game I got down is Broncos are 3-2. They're favored by 7.5 points, a little more than a touchdown, at the Jets, the lowly Jets who are 0-5.
And what did I tell you?
Broncos at the
Yeah.
Jets.
I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna, you know,
It's
I
supposed
think
to
the
be a
Jets.
together decision.
I like the Jets.
Okay,
I
but
think- New York.
you're
remember
saying
New
a lot
York
of
Jets?
I, and we're supposed to be. Okay.
I told you
She
not to
is a
pick the Jets.
therapist, I
I'll
have
tell
to
you
say.
what, persuade me to go with the Broncos.
The
No,
Jets
I was
haven't
also
lost.
going to go Jets. I just wanted you to use squeeze.
Oh, we.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Okay.
gonna go with the Jets.
We're going to go with the Jets.
We're gonna go with the Jets.
Okay, now this is a fun show, remember? Okay. All right, so what do you got, Levi?
I got the Broncos.
I got the Broncos.
Okay, can I ask a question? Can I ask a clarifying question?
What's up?
Yeah,
When you say like the 7.5 points thing,
that means like a touchdown is 7, so
Okay.
they're favored a little bit
It's
more.
gamble version.
8 points,
Okay.
yeah. So like
Okay.
if I was to bet on the Broncos, they'll have to win by 8, and I'd win. If they would win by 4, I lose that bet because they're
Okay.
supposed to win by 7.5 or more.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that's
Okay.
kind of like,
There's a whole science.
so if the game were to start, we give the Jets 7.5 points, and they consider that basically even. Okay, so kind of like that. All right.
So 0-5 is that? This is the worst team in
Yep.
in the NFL.
Yeah, and it's Walt's team.
You know what?
My brother-in-law. So yeah.
Well, you know what?
He
I'm
must be very
excited to pick
proud.
the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm excited. You know, because
Okay.
miracles happen.
They
Oh,
do.
Well, I'll tell you this
They
week
do.
there was crazy things that happened. That's for sure.
So now we got the Cardinals, the first team to ever give Cam Ward a game-winning interception. They picked it off, fumbled it, and it turned into a touchdown.
That was crazy. That was a crazy play.
So the Cardinals at the Colts.
Cardinals are 2-3. Colts are 4-1, and the Colts are favored by 7, a touchdown.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk, have coffee and talk.
Yeah.
Colts. We're gonna go with the Colts.
Colts.
We actually have a friend that really likes the Colts.
I'm
Yeah.
going Colts too.
I'm going Colts.
4, all right, all 4. Get it up. All right, nobody's mad on that one. All right. Next one we got Patriots. They're 3-2. The Saints are 1-4 at home. The Saints and the Patriots are favored just a little more than 3 points. So Patriots at the Saints. New England Patriots. New Orleans.
Battles
New
of the
Orleans.
news.
Okay,
Let's do Saints.
let's do Saints. We'll do Saints.
You know,
The Saints go marching on.
Yes.
Okay,
We had a one-night honeymoon in New Orleans,
Oh,
so
yeah, we did.
I feel
That's
like
right.
that's
That
a
was
good
good.
team for us.
it's a family show.
Well,
Let's not
and
get into this. Oh my
Would
God!
you like us to say more?
Cue the music. Boom, cha-cha, boom,
And
boom.
I'm going back to the flip side. I'm gonna go to the Patriots on this one.
Wow.
I am taking the Saints. I'm with you guys there. I remember that one night of lovemaking you had down there, so I'm going
Are
with
y'all
that
getting
one.
more pies on this couch?
All right,
The
go ahead,
next
Levi.
one is the Chargers at the Dolphins.
All right, Chargers are 3-2. Dolphins are 1-4, and the Chargers are favored by 4 points.
What state is the Chargers?
The Chargers
Los
are
Angeles.
Los Angeles, and the Dolphins are in Miami.
Oh, we got to go with the Dolphins, right?
Miami.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
Jackie. Yeah.
All right, Miami. All
We
right.
have a family member that
Yeah,
really
we got a
likes the
family
Dolphins.
member that.
So that's what we do. Like I said, we kind of glue to.
Both of these teams are kind of off right now, but I think the Chargers will bounce back.
I'm going to go with Chargers too, although this one is a tough one.
It is,
I
but-
feel like Dolphins are kind of sporadic. You
Well,
never
when
know,
the
but-
Dolphins lost to Carolina, oh Lord,
Was that last week's game?
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of upsets, and we'll go over that here when we do our power rankings. All right, so I got the Rams at the Ravens. What happened to the Ravens? The Rams are 3-2. Ravens are 1-4, and the Rams are favored by almost 8
They're
points.
already jumping it. They know who they're going with.
Los Angeles Rams, Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to do
Rams.
Rams. Yeah.
Okay,
So the Rams aren't in St. Louis?
that's the
Not
first one you
anymore.
took on the road.
Where are they now?
Huh?
The Rams are in Los Angeles.
Used to be St. Louis.
Really? So there's two
Wow.
Los Angeles teams.
No, one was San Diego.
That's why we bring on the best experts, folks. Okay. It only happened like 10 years ago, but that's okay.
You don't look.
Yeah, you know what?
You don't look up scores and he'll
I
say
can't believe there's
Los
two
Angeles.
I
teams
have
in
the
same
Rams
city.
too. Do you have the Rams?
I do.
Okay. All right, Levi.
I'm
lead us
excited
out.
for this. I'm going to say because our picks. I'll get to learn the fate of our picks and see if we really need to stick with football.
Yeah, I'm
We may
excited
make
about
this
it.
a. This might be our
Well,
calling.
our
Yeah.
calling.
well,
Yeah,
the thing is, we had Nancy on here, and now she's doing it every week, sending us pictures.
Yes, she went 8-8. She was mad.
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay, Levi, what do you got next?
You jumped down way on my list. The next one I have Browns at the Steelers.
Browns at the Steelers. Okay, so let me. I got to find out. Browns are 1-4. Steelers are 3-1. Steelers are favored by about 6 points at Pittsburgh.
I
So
used to
it's
have
the
a Browns
Cleveland and
t-shirt I
Pittsburgh.
really liked.
Oh, really?
But I know we know somebody who likes the Steelers.
Right.
So
Talk
But I
amongst
know the
yourselves.
Brown family.
Oh, you do?
Charlie Brown.
Charlie?
There you go. Charlie.
Yeah. Chase.
this is a hard one.
All right, take your time. Browns at the Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Where's
we'll go Steelers.
where's Browns out of?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Thank you.
Mistake by the lake, they call it.
What do you
Stadium.
think, co-host?
I'm going Steelers.
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
All right.
Oh,
A little
this
difference
is
there.
Exciting.
Okay, so I got Cowboys at the Panthers. Cowboys are
Oh.
2-2-1.
Dallas and New
Panthers 2-3.
Carolina.
The Cowboys are
Oh,
favored
no,
by
I'm-
3.
No, I'm saying I'm shaking my head in a good way.
Oh, was that
Dallas
Because-
Cowboys
yeah.
and Panthers. Carolina.
Because there's like this Oklahoma Texas kind of rivalry thing,
Mhm.
and so I feel like if we're not going something Oklahoma, we got to go Texas. You know, because
But
it's
there's
our
a ri-
neighbor.
If
Texas
it's
is
a
our neighbor.
rivalry, why wouldn't you take the other team?
Mm-mm.
Because
I know people. Hey, I have met a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans,
Well, yeah, you live
And
next
they
to
are-
and a
Texas.
lot
hold
of
on.
people from Dallas do move up here, and, vice versa.
and they are diehard through the good, bad, and ugly. And I mean, like I said, I didn't never followed it, but they're like, oh yeah, this Cowboys.
I feel like we'd have to
this
take
year,
anything
they're
Texas.
Well,
pretty
it's-
good."
You know the bag of Doritos you
I-
need to buy? It'll have Dak Prescott on the front, and the brand or the flavor will be Nacho Year.
We talk about
Here's
a
the
lot
deal.
about
I
nacho
understand
cheese
what you're
around
saying because it's like having a sibling, right? You guys
Yeah.
fight, you get in
Yes.
arguments and stuff, but when it push
Yes.
comes to shove, you got each other's back, right?
That's right.
Preach.
Okay,
So
so
we're
you're
going to go
less.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
We're going Cowboys.
What do you got, Levi? Cowboys at
My
Panthers.
best friend is a Panthers fan, but you just don't know with them. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
I'm
Woo!
going. I'm going Panthers. I feel like they're playing better. I really do. They're 2-3. I think they're going to beat the Cowboys.
Can we take the fields out?
I thought we were all going.
No,
Yeah.
no
I thought
boo-hoo.
we
No.
were cruising on that one.
I
I
thought
thought
we
we
were
were.
too. I thought-
getting-
Nope, not
It went.
today.
It went.
I
It
read
went.
it wrong.
It was like
wrong.
a straight line until it got to you, and it went whoa.
No.
He put his feels in.
I
Make
definitely
sure you
read it
tell your
wrong.
Dallas
I read it
friends
wrong.
to get him.
That's right.
And it doesn't, the fact that I hate them doesn't matter. But okay, what's next, Levi?
The next one is the Seahawks at the Jags.
Seahawks are 3-2. The Jags are 4-1, and it's basically a pick'em game. So one's favored by a point.
Well, nice fancy
Seattle.
love story. We actually met south of Seattle, so I think we should go Seattle.
Is that the Seahawks?
Yes.
I was
Seahawks.
scared you were gonna say north of Jacksonville.
You were really scared.
I'm
Oh.
going
Yeah.
Seattle.
Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks too. So there you go. Now we can do the everybody drink your beer. Drink your
Yay!
beer.
All right.
Except for Levi.
Yep.
Oh, you
Okay.
got coffee.
So is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so the Titans,
Ooh,
your old
there we go.
stomping grounds, Tennessee Titans, 1-4 at the Raiders, who are also 1-4. Raiders are actually favored by about 5 points.
Yeah, but we have a lot of family in or around Kentucky and Tennessee, so we have to go with the Titans.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
correct.
yeah. Otherwise,
So,
they'll disown you.
so the Raiders, are they still as rowdy as they used to be? Is the fans? still
Rowdy
not-
Raiders.
Not with their new quarterback. He's so butt. He has
Yeah.
5
Their
touchdowns
fans,
and 9
their fans are
interceptions.
tougher than their football.
All right then, man. But
All
they're
right.
probably diehard fans. It's like
Yeah,
they
they'll show the
stick with
fan.
them.
They'll show the fans, and it'll be black and white all over their face. They'll have a mohawk, black and white all over. Yeah, their fans are way better than their quarterback.
That's what I'm talking about.
I've got Raiders in this one. What do you got,
Okay.
Levi?
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Going Titans too.
Alright,
Okay,
there we
I
go.
fell
Let's
for
get-
the
you know
Titans
what, we're
too
not
far.
gonna just leave it out there.
Ah, you guys leave me hanging out there. All right, Levi, what do you got next?
I have the Bengals at the Packers.
Bengals at the Packers. Bengals are 2-3. Packers are 2-1-1. I hate the tie thing. Packers are favored by 14.5 points. Just a little bit, a smidgen.
Dang.
It's the biggest point spread of the
Cincinnati.
year. Green Bay and Cincinnati.
They got a new Joe quarterback.
I don't know. Nobody talks about the Bengals.
There's no whispering on the show.
Okay.
So
I
Green Bay-
feel strongly we should go with the Packers.
Yeah. It's way up there. It's way up north. It's cold country.
But there ain't- it ain't
Have you
cold
seen?
yet.
Have you seen the Bengals
It's
helmets?
October.
It's cool.
Literally, I've never seen
It's
Bengals
right behind
before
you.
now.
It's right
Cincy-
behind you. Right
Cincinnati.
there.
Cincinnati's just right across the border of Kentucky.
This is the argument we're having.
I'm feeling Packers.
Packers. Who's the quarterback?
Jordan Love.
Is he any good?
Love.
He's all right. He's in the middle
You
of
guys
the
have been
pack.
telling us
Okay.
your whole love
Okay,
life.
who is the quarterback for the Bengals any good?
No.
It's Joe Flacco now, right?
Every time they get a new quarterback, it starts with a J.
Are the Packers still
Oh,
in,
that's what you was talking about
Are
earlier.
the Packers still in Wisconsin?
Yes, they are.
Okay, and that's where my stepbrothers are moving to. And Wisconsin Dells, we went there a couple of years ago for a family trip. I feel like we're more connected to Wisconsin than we are to wherever the Bengals
Ohio.
But
Yeah.
you remember the colonel, that was the trauma surgeon from Cincinnati that really wanted to serve?
I
Remember
care.
that guy?
I care. And I still think that we should go Wisconsin. Feel strongly.
Who are going to make happy?
Is
Who
this
would we
the-
make happy?
Is this the lake wrestling time now?
Lake
Who's the
wrestle.
table?
Who would we make happy? Who do we know that's a Green Bay Packers?
Oh, my-
Man, F the Packers.
Who do we know?
I don't know. I mean, probably our stepbrothers.
They wear
and
cheese. They wear cheese
Or
on
my
their.
stepbrothers.
They wear cheese on their heads.
And you like the movie Step Brothers. I feel. I mean,
Okay, wait,
out
here,
of,
let's thumb
out
wrestle.
of being
We'll
nice,
thumb wrestle. Let's thumb wrestle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start a thumb more.
Okay,
All
looks
right.
like the Bengals.
Bengals. All right.
That was
Although
it.
I
That was
feel like-
intense. That felt
I
like
do
a.
feel like that one I am like forfeiting a
So,
little bit by going with it.
We sit here, we do all our research, we look through all the stats and look at their records, and they thumb wrestle. Okay. All right. And they'll get it right. But I'm going Packers.
I'm going
Okay.
Packers.
All right, Levi, what do you got next?
You know what?
Hold on, I need to know when that game is.
That one is on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Sunday. I don't know if it's the early game or the late, but I think it's in the
Are all these
late
games
window.
on Sunday?
Most
of them, yeah.
So now we have the 49ers
We'll be
at
here.
the Bucks.
We're not leaving.
Okay.
4-1. 4-1 against 4-1.
I think this
Bucks
is,
are favored by 3.
I think this is like a top 3 game of the week.
I agree. I agree.
I
Where's
would-
the Bucks out of?
Tampa
Tampa.
Bay, Florida, and then the
Oh,
49ers. of course.
Buccaneers. Right?
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard
It's
of
the
them.
Buccaneers. Oh,
Buccaneers.
okay.
You never heard
I've
of them?
never heard of them.
Yeah, they've been to the Super Bowl a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
They've never come visited or anything.
We don't go way back. Me and the Bucks.
They used to
Okay.
have Tom
I think
Brady.
listen, I think it threw you off
Um,
whenever he said Bucks. If he had said Buccaneers,
Okay.
yeah, you'd be like,
Maybe.
oh yeah, the Buccaneers.
Who was at the Super Bowl last year?
The Chiefs and Eagles.
Okay. I'm gonna say the 49ers.
Okay.
You
Okay.
going 49ers?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad that you guys decide together. It's
we
like
did.
he says something, she says, I'm taking the team. And then it's like, okay, honey,
Where are we
I'm
gonna
there.
land?
I'm there. No. All right, very good. I'm taking the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks.
Okay. All right, Sunday night football. We got the Lions 4-1 at the Chiefs 2-3. Chiefs are actually favored by about 2 points, so close game. Probably one of the top 3 games.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to this one.
I think while they're discussing and whispering, I think my top 3 games of the week, 3 being the 49ers and Bucks, 2 being the Jags and Seahawks, and 1 being the Lions and the Chiefs.
I like that. I like the Bears and the Commanders too.
I like the Bears.
No, I'm gonna have
They
to
play.
throw my pen.
They play like every year, and every time it's like something crazy happens. The first year they played, Mom was like, "I like the Bears," and it was on your birthday, and they got blown out by like 40.
The Washington did, yeah.
And last year, it was like the Bears were winning. The guy was celebrating off the field, like, "Come on, Bears fans!" They throw a Hail Mary and they win. What's gonna happen this year?
Who knows? It should be a good game. All right, so did you guys get your choice? And
Well, I think
survey
Bird
said-
Dog, my buddy Bird Dog, would be upset at me for
Is
For-
he definitely
for-
a
he's-
Detroit fan?
absolutely. You
Can
remember
we
that
get
time?
him on the show?
You remember that time?
I want bird dog.
Yeah.
You remember
I
that
want to see
time
a bird dog.
that we went to Thanksgiving down in Alabama, and man, he was.
That was
cut-
our Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
So
and
what
he
does
was
that got to
cussing.
do with the Lions and Chiefs?
I feel
Oh,
strongly
he's a
that
he's a
I-
strong. He's from Michigan,
Oh, Lions fan.
and he is a diehard Lions fan too. On their hardest
But
days,
the
he's
Chiefs
still.
are closer to our neighbor than.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna do Lions, and I hope that she can
Are-
she can agree with me.
Are you okay?
I mean, it is the second forfeit because I do feel like I still like going back to the Packers. I would like to also kind of go with the Chiefs this time.
I think
but
I think he would much
Okay.
out
rather.
of niceness.
Think he would much rather
Okay,
pick the
so-
Packers
I
than
just
he.
want it. To
Well,
be
he's got his friend Bird Dog. He might
true.
cuss him
and
out.
I also love Bird Dog. I call him Jesse.
Mhm.
But I will just say I'm looking forward to seeing where this lands in the game. Like I'm really going to be curious because we know behind the scenes that we're kind of divided here with a couple of choices.
So are you
You
gonna?
think about it. You got proof. You got
So-
proof with to just be like, you remember that time? Yeah.
So we're
Yeah,
going
gonna remember
Lions.
that
We're
time.
going Lions. Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
but you know what's really good about this whole thing is that Sheila's here. You guys need marriage counseling after this. We can get you that. I'm going Lions as well.
I'm going Lions.
Okay, what do you got?
For
So
Bird
Monday
Dog.
night. Monday night
Bird Dog.
doubleheader, right?
Yep.
Bills at the Falcons.
Yep.
Bills are favored by 4.5. They're 4-1. They lost this week, first time.
Only
Falcons
by
are 2-2.
4?
And where?
Yep.
Which state is?
Buffalo.
The Bills is Buffalo, New York, and the Falcons are in Atlanta, Georgia.
Fun fact: there's 2 New York teams, and they don't play in New York. Buffalo's the only team that plays in New York.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, because both the Jets and the Giants play in New Jersey.
I say Bills.
Buffalo, Atlanta.
All right.
You got a
I
bird
can
dog
agree
in
with you.
Atlanta?
I can agree.
Okay, no
No,
bird,
we're
no
going-
bird
we're
dog.
going
Because
Okay,
we used to live in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go ahead, Levi. What do you
I'm
got?
going Bills.
I am too.
Right on.
Finish it up, Levi. What do we got?
The last game is the Bears at the Commanders.
Oh, the game of the week.
Wonder what team he likes.
Who do you like? All right, Chicago Bears. You lived in Chicago for a while.
Yeah, and hated it.
Washington Commanders, the capital. All right, what do you got? Bears are 2-2. Commanders are 3-2, and 4.5 point favorite for the Commanders.
Well, you're not the only people that I know who love the Commanders, so I'm gonna go Commanders.
Why you say What are we doing?
You made that claim. You said that.
Oh,
I
at
do.
the
I feel
beginning.
like
One
I
for the
invested
mail.
in that.
Put this. Hey, I'm glad we got it on tape. We never win. We never win. You got one. Good job, James.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Oh, right
That
on.
was a
Yes,
great
yes,
reference.
yes.
So, but did he get his choice? Do you want, or what are you guys going
I
with?
did go along with 2 choices with you. I feel like you should go along with this.
Listen,
one.
I don't want to sleep with one eye open tonight, so I'm going to go with what she wants. The Commanders.
I'm glad because I would pee in your bed if you picked the I'm taking Commanders.
All right.
What do you got, Levi?
Oh, I have the Commanders.
Okay. So we're going to keep you here. We're just going to go through our power rankings, okay? But this, you know,
If you guys want
if
to
you wanna
talk and
interject-
budge in, go for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys seem shy, but feel free. So do you want to go first or you want me to?
I will go first. So I have a couple on the bubble. I have the Chiefs and the 49ers. Mind you, the Niners are 4-1, but they're still out for me due to the Mac Jones situation. At number 10, I have the Rams. At number 9, I have the Commanders. At number 8, I have the Jags. At number 7, I have the Packers. And at number 6, I have the Seahawks.
Okay. I've got the Commanders in there at 10. And then I got the Rams who dropped down 5. Then I got Packers who popped in my top 10. They're at 8. I got the Jags at 7. They dropped down a little, or they came up a little bit. Or they're new, actually, on my list. And then I got the 49ers who are new on my list at 6.
So I don't think the Seahawks are top 5. So you completely nailed them out of your list after.
I got them as mentionable. They're out. The Hawks.
So I'm going to ask you, Why? They played one of the greatest games, and you took them out. That's what I hate with the fan bases in the Seahawks. They will hate them after one loss, but they played their asses off, and they should have won that game. So I don't think you would have taken the
I
Bucks
just
out.
did it to piss you off.
Oh no!
I like the
His blood pressure's
testimony.
kind of raised
I'm
up a little
kidding.
bit.
Oh no!
Testify.
No,
Testify.
listen to me. So when the Seahawks win a couple games and they look good, everyone will jump on their boat. But when they lose, that boat's empty again. But so you
That's
took
how it works.
you took the Seahawks out of your list
Yes,
completely.
it's my list.
Yeah, I know that.
That's
Oh,
right.
I think I missed what this list is.
Okay, it's the top 10 teams in the league right now.
Okay.
Okay, go with your top 5 then.
Number 5 is the Eagles. Number 4 is the Bucks. Number 3 is the Bills. Number 2 is the Colts, and the number 1 is the Lions.
Okay, I got Colts at 5. They're up 4 spots. Bucks at 4. They're up 1. Bills are down 1 at 3. Eagles are down 1 at 2. And the Lions are up at number 1. They're up
Whoa,
2.
wait! I just realized you had the Rams in your list.
I did at 9.
Rams, but not Seahawks. Did the Seahawks play a better game than the Rams this week? Tell me.
But the Rams, did they play? Did they beat the Seahawks, the Rams?
They didn't even play yet.
Okay. So
But-
I thought they did already. Oh, no, that was the 49ers. So, yeah, it's my list. That's what I'm going with. That's how we do
Yeah,
it.
but that-
Do you ever change your list?
No, but his
Yeah, it does.
argument,
It changed.
Yeah.
That's why I have several new ones. and
his
stuff.
argument is not as good as mine. His backup is, this is my list.
That's right. It's my list.
And
So
do you ever hear each other's lists and then change it kind of on the
No,
spot, like you're
no,
right?
no, we
Okay.
just do our list ourselves, and we're supposed to be able to have our own opinion on that.
I appreciate both of you for that.
No kidding. So,
Oh.
so do you guys want to add anything else to this podcast?
I mean, we've just really enjoyed watching college football lately, so I feel like this is going to bring us into
Mhm.
The NFL
the
round.
NFL and enjoying more football because we do really like to watch the game. So
Are you
So
a
this
Thunder
this
fan?
seems like a fun new beginning of a new chapter.
Are you a Thunder fan?
Are you a Thunder fan?
Yes, we are Thunder fans.
Yes, they did. They had a hell of a year last year. So,
Mhm.
I hate Shay, whatever his name is.
Dang.
oh my, yeah,
Wow.
he stole his bike. Okay,
But I concur with what she said. You know, I'm really excited to find our results to find out our results to see
Yeah, me too.
our picks. You know, and,
Especially the three where we were a little bit.
yeah. Hey, did you
The one where
you remember that, right?
the ones
You-
we can argue about. Yeah,
Hey, did you put like an extra asterisk beside the ones that we were arguing about, or do you?
Oh, I don't
It was the-
remember.
Extra.
I know it was the Bengals and the
Bay.
Packers.
Yeah, and it was
And,
wasn't it the Lions and the Chiefs because
Yep,
he
that
was
Yep.
was
that
one.
was
And
with
there was a
And there
third
was the
one.
Commanders slightly.
Dogbird. Wasn't Dogbird from
Bird
No.
Detroit?
Bird dog.
Okay, well, whatever.
Thank you for having
I
us
put
on
his
your
last
show.
name first. Okay. Yes, and thank you for coming. And
Yeah.
do you have anything else, Levi, you want to add?
Nope.
All right, everybody. Happy football, and thank you for joining us. And good night, everybody.
Good night.